Good morning, KBBT land. Hope everybody's doing well. It's Elite 8 time. It's time to get rolling. And a lot of these guys are just grinding this morning. And man, we've already got some fish on the board. And man, I've been talking to Conrad this morning. He's not having a good morning at all. Physically, he thinks that J.R. Makibi actually food poisoned him. Sent some bad tacos his way. But we got JR right now, man. That's can't wait. Oh man, you come on air and all of a sudden starts yanking frogs out of its mouth. But yeah, man. So Conrad's fighting 30-mile-an-hour winds and lightning storm and everything else going on right now. So we're trying to get him on the air with JR. But and then we got some guys just struggling, man. It's just that kind of day. But before we get some of these anglers on, I want to go over the leaderboard this morning and what we got going on here. Let's see here, Elite 8. There we go. All right, Conrad Benetti is at 79 inches. Jason Campbell 72.75, and let's see here. John Fox 46.5, and Gerald Brockelman just got on the board 16 and 3/4. Yeah, it's been an okay day. Actually, Conrad Benetti just upgraded to an 8. He's at 80 inches now. But as we said before, Jr. 80 inches ain't gonna cut it, is it? No, it's not.
I don't think so. It's just a matter of time before this bite turns on. It's been slow, just like it was last weekend.
Yeah, man. You look. I mean, not a cloud in the sky. It looks like, bud.
No, bluebird.
Yeah, it's but Conrad has said he's at 30-mile-an-hour winds, bud, in a lightning storm right now. So he's like, yeah, I can't get on air right now. But Jason Campbell actually had 91 inches on the board. There's a fish I just couldn't accept, but So try to keep it right, try to keep it fair. But he's on fish this morning, man. Jason Campbell is on fish, and it looks like Jared has got one fish on the board. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Good morning, Adam, and all these guys. Matt, what's up, everybody? Melissa, Scott, Joe. What's going on, everybody? But it's gonna be a good day. I want to see some monsters being caught today, man. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, there we go. Let's turn that over there. All right. So Jay, it looks like is that a little bit of riprap you're fishing?
What?
Is that a little bit of riprap you're fishing there near the bank, or is that?
It's the discharge on this lake.
Okay. I got you. Let me see here. Scott, you're excited? Me too, buddy. This is a powerhouse Elite 8. The two guys that are not fishing today are Sherman Bishop and Marty Hughes. That is going to be tomorrow. But we're going to try to give you as much coverage as we can and see if we can get these guys on. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get, let's see. Just gotta start typing. All right. There we go. As I said, trying to get some of these guys on here. I know a lot of them don't have service. JR, I'm baffled about the service you guys have in Texas, man. I know it's a lot. It's a big land state, man. But man, it's baffling. I mean, fishing in Texas, how bad your service is out there, man.
Oh yeah. Luckily, this lake has pretty good service all over. So.
Matt, Soup's DQ was 18 and 3/4. It just, I mean, it was a fish that just couldn't see the bump. you couldn't see the lip touching the bunk. So, and then his other picture was blurred. He already deleted it. So, but he's got all day, man. That does hurt though. It brought him up to 90, 91 and a quarter, I think it was. But gotta be fair. John Fox has a good fish, but Jason Campbell has a 22-inch monster on the board with a 19 3/4 and an 18 3/4 that he had, but it can't count. But man, I tell you, that's a strong bag, man. That's a strong bag. So they're biting in Texas, bud.
I haven't figured them out yet.
Yeah, but it's like you said, it's early, man.
Oh yeah, got all day.
What time last week did you get your bite, man?
I think the first bite I had was around 9:30, 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got plenty of time. Yeah, once that sun gets up, it starts warming those mats up.
Yeah, and I mean I've missed probably 3 or 4 fish this morning, so I mean I could have close to a limit, but just setting the hook on the wrong angles and just not being very smart with it.
Yeah, you got to fish clean, man. It's the toughest thing to do, man. It's tough. All right, let me see.
Oh yeah.
Getting messages left and right here now. All right, Conrad's gonna come on as soon as the rain passes. All right, we got John Fox coming on with us. Oh, he's on the road. That's never a good sign. Good morning, John.
What's up, Greg? How are you?
How you doing, buddy? Sorry you don't have the red bearded wonder guys this morning. You know, you guys got me, but it's all good.
I am currently switching lakes.
That's what I hear. That's funny.
I got 3. I lost 2. Biggest one's 19, I think. I got 2 little bitty fellers.
Yeah.
I haven't been to that lake right where I first started the bracket on a couple weeks ago when I put up 98 inches. I haven't been back there yet, so that's where I'm getting ready to go ahead because I know I can get a limit there.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I mean, that's pretty interesting that you already switched lakes like that. I mean, is it just a gut feeling or just?
It's just a gut feeling.
Yeah.
I showed up. The bait, almost all the bait is gone. It's a little bit here and there. I hit my spot like 4 or 5 times this morning, and it is reloading, but it's not reloading with the big ones. It's reloading with the 14 inchers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, as I said, Jared's on the board with 1 fish. I think it's like 16 3/4. So, I mean, the pressure's not on you yet. But you do have 3 fish on the board. I think you're in the 40s. But, go out there and get them, man.
I'm going to try. I'm going to put my crankbait down, and I'm going to pick up my punching rod, and I'm going to go punching for a few hours and see if I can't punch up a few 18s.
I really want to see. I really want to see that, man. I mean, I want to see how you guys punch. It's an art, man. It's something we just don't do here, in the Mid Atlantic. We just don't. We usually, we're usually on top, of the grass mats and stuff like that. I mean, because the hydrilla is so daggone thick, it's just it doesn't have that Hyson grass or the stuff you guys have. So I'm interested to see what you guys do when you punch.
I'll be punching. I won't even put my my foot pedals in my kayak. I'll be sitting in about 16 foot of water, punching through about a foot and a half. Of that stuff.
Yeah, floating mat.
Rain and stuff coming, and
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, down at
So
Phil's,
with this weather coming, I'm hoping. Huh?
Conrad's struggling right now. I mean, he's got a big storm over top of him, 30-mile-an-hour winds with pouring down rain, and he says he's gonna come on once the rain stops. So I mean, I think you guys are getting the weather a little early than what they called.
Yeah, they're not. It was only supposed to be 20% here. I don't know what it is at Fellsmere. Here it was supposed to be 20%. but the winds have already picked up.
Right.
I mean, I'm,
Yeah.
so.
Well,
But
good.
I'm hoping they're underneath the mats.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they will be, man. It's hard to tell, but get out there. Let's see some action go out there for you, John.
I'm gonna try. So.
Good deal. Good deal. All right, I'm just trying to manage here. Let's see.
I know it ain't nothing like fishing these last 2 weekends I had.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
I was talking to Sherman Bishop, and I almost went to Fellsmere this morning. I'm glad I didn't, though.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, you can see the wind picking up.
yeah, no doubt.
When the palm trees are shaking, you got some wind.
Yep. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, trust me, I know. I mean, I know how that goes, buddy. I mean, that was.
You got stuck in Keenansville.
Yeah, that was brutal, man. Absolutely brutal.
Like that.
Yep. All right. I'm trying to help.
How are you?
Trying to help out Jason with his fish here. All right.
Lake Cedar. Yeah. All the bait moved.
Man, I was looking at the list. I don't know. I was looking at some of the lists of all the guys that are coming down to Chickamauga, man. Man, we got a ton of people from KBBT fishing Chickamauga. We are, by the way, those of you who listen, we are going to be meeting up in Chickamauga on Thursday night at, let's see. I think he said Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, I think it's Buffalo Wild Wings in Chattanooga. We'll get you guys some information on that on Thursday night. We'll have a little gathering, get together, and chilling out, and just talking fishing, man.
Thank you, sir.
It'd be a lot of fun. So.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Okay.
So what is that, a check-in station?
Yeah, you got to. It's not a pay to fish; it's a pay to launch, and it's a. There is 23 different lakes here.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are like old phosphate mines.
Right.
I guess I don't know the whole story. I guess way back in the day, Florida bought all this property and started a trophy management program here. So they stocked these lakes, and the lake that I'm going to now, I found out a couple weeks ago, it used to be the nursery. It used to be where Doug Wilson told me, he said, back in the day, you could go to this little lake right here and pull 120 inches out in a matter of just a couple hours.
Good night.
It was just loaded with 7 and 8 pound largemouth. Well, they shocked the lake, and they took all the big females out.
Wow.
And they just kind of dispersed them, through the other lakes. Now there are still a few in there. Charles caught a 23 3/4 there a few weeks back. I've caught numerous 21s and quite a few 17s and 18s. That's kind of what I'm hoping for now, to go there and just maybe, if I can get them 4 little ones out of there, with a bunch of 17s and 18s, I might squeak through a win.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble. We have a new leader on the on the board here. Jared Brockelman puts up a 22.75 inch bass. Is at 86.5 inches now. He leads the board. John, you're in a fight, bro. Wow. Yeah, he rocketed up the leaderboard, man. and he's at that 22 3/4 inch kicker. Man, this is a tank. Holy moly! I'm looking at it now, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get this picture on air, and once you see this freaking fish, I think. Let's see here. No, hold on. That's not right. Hold on here. That's not right. Hold on a second here.
Sorry, if I can get my limit here in a couple hours, I'll fuck around. I'll go back to see.
No, that's not right, man. Looks like Jared submitted the wrong fish here. So I'm just trying to look here.
I was watching the Texas Fest down there for Bassmasters yesterday, and I already knew I was in trouble because Texas is on fire right now.
Well, J.R. Maccabee will disagree with you. J.R. just hadn't had a bite yet this morning, but his bite hadn't come until about 10 o'clock his time. So he's patiently waiting for the fish to come up.
I'm just not fishing clean, man. It's pathetic.
Yeah, it's a long day, man. You got plenty of time, man.
Oh yeah.
Which
I'll
guys?
probably end up in the mid-90s.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Jason Campbell surely liked the 6 a.m. start time because he caught a lot of his fish in that time frame. These boys are putting up some tanks early. Let's see. All right, we got a correction on Jared's fish here. I had to get rid of one fish. I think it was a duplicate submission. But no, he's at 91 inches right now. 91 inches.
Did you say you had to get rid of one of his fish?
It was a duplicate submission, so it was counting it twice, and I took care of it. But he's at 91 inches right now. Yeah. 91. Let me see here. 22.75. Yep. Yeah, these are tanks. Guys, I'm going to see if I can pull up Jared's 22 3/4 inch fish, guys. Let you guys see this. This is a tank. Look at this. Good gracious. Just looking at it, it's probably about a 7.5, 8 pounder. But I mean, without seeing it live, but I mean that thing's a beast. Wow. That's a good fish, man. Crazy. Yeah, Texas is on fire up there, man. For sure. For sure. All right, let's see here. There's nobody else coming on yet.
I figured he would go up. Figured the guy against was going to throw good.
Yeah, Jeremy Baker says that's a daggone rugby football. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, Arlie, that's a nice fish, man. I love it. I love seeing that. Let me see here. Out of Texas, so far out of Texas, you had a 22.75 inch, a 19 1/4 inch, a 22 inch, another 19.75, and an 18.75. That was caught. I mean, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fun. A lot of fun. I'm gonna send a invite to the Red Bearded Wonder. See how he's doing.
I'd like just to spend a couple hours on this lake. get my limit and go back to sea because I know there are big ones there. I just got to wait for them to come up.
Right on.
I know that water temperature this morning was 75 degrees.
Oh, that's nice. I'd be dying for
Florida don't like that. Some bass don't like that.
I'd be dying for 75-degree temperatures right now, man. Yeah, Matt Kasparek says yeah, she was pushing 9. I agree, man. I agree. That was a nice fish, man. All right, let's see. Oh, we have the red-bearded wonder. Dude.
There we go.
Well, hello there, sir.
Hello.
I don't know what you're if you've been watching or following along, dude, but
just the last like 2 seconds where you were talking about Jared's fish.
Yeah, man, Texas is on freaking fire right now.
Where he's at's on fire. I don't know about Texas.
Yeah, well, listen, I mean, Jason Campbell and Jared Brockelman are catching tanks this morning, man. And I wish I can get them on. I wish they'd come on here real quick because I want to talk about what they're doing.
Well, I fished really clean early. I got a quick 4-fish limit, and I have lost my 5th fish about six or 7 times.
Wow.
I think I'm in 4th place overall right now.
That's great, man.
It's just not. I mean, there's probably a 40 boat tournament going on top of us, so this little lake's pretty crowded.
A 40 boat tournament on Welsh?
Yeah, I'm sitting right now. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats and 4, 5 kayaks.
Oh my gosh, that's no fun. Let me look at a leaderboard update here, guys. All right. Yeah, Jason now is at, listen, Jason Campbell is at 91.5 and Jared Brockelman's at 91. Wow. All right. Apparently Jason had a better pick, so I'm going to take a look. Let's see what
You
he's
mean
got.
Jared?
No, Jason. Jason had a better pick. I'm going to take a look at it here real quick. Yeah, that's touching, man. We can take that. Yeah. All right, that's a little bit better. You have to. All right. Yeah, so Jason's at 91.5 inches.
So is John Fox not on the water?
John is not on the water yet.
So has Joel Spear caught anything?
Say what?
Has Joel Spear caught anything?
No, not that I saw.
So both those guys are coming from zilch and chasing down 90s. That's a long day.
Yep.
JR and Conrad. Where's JR and Conrad at?
Conrad's in the lead. JR doesn't have anything on the board yet. All right. Yeah, John fished a lake this morning. Didn't like it. He said there's not a lot of bait going on, and he wound up switching lakes to a stud fest, I guess. He's gonna need it, man. I mean, Jared came to play, so John's on with us. Trying to get Conrad on, but Conrad's got 30-mile-an-hour winds going on right now with rain, and it looks like that storm came in a little early on him.
Yeah, I talked to Conrad this morning, and he was fired up, but it was like 4:00 in the morning his time, and as soon as he walked out his door, it was just ripping.
Yeah, and then he had food poisoning, I guess, last night or something, and he didn't know if he was going to even make it out, but he wasn't going to let JR give him a pass like that, so not going to happen.
He did mention that there was some respect that needed to be paid.
I don't think he put it quite like that to you.
No, that wasn't the exact words.
No doubt. Well, are you just fluking, man, or?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've even punched a little bit, frogged a little bit through the Nico rig. It's just not an aggressive bite. Really, right now, all I'm doing is just searching for one.
Yeah.
To get my 5-fish limit, and then I'll go, oh my goodness, please hit that bait. Oh, he came in hot on it. He didn't grab it.
Mm.
Probably just 12-incher, but that's all I need.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lost tanks today. I mean, I've probably lost 2 in the 20, right at the 20-inch range. I've lost another 1 or 2 that were in the 17, 18 range. I fished so clean until I got 4 fish, and then it was like, what happened?
Right on.
I've lost 2 that came off airborne.
Ah. Well, I mean, what time's your lines out? Is it 2:30, 3:30 your time?
3.
3?
I mean, I got plenty of time, but just gotta let them. I mean, they're not reloading as quickly as they were earlier, so I'm gonna have to fan out and fish some different area. It's just hard to find bank right now because there's so many boaters and kayakers everywhere. I mean, this is just not a lake that was designed for 80 fishermen.
Yeah. Trying to work out some logistical issues here with Jason here, trying to get him on Zoom. I was asked and was basically demanded that we do odds this weekend, and I told him, I said no. That was for the Sweet 16, and we're not going to do it this weekend. But people seem to enjoy that one last week.
Yeah, they won't. You got to give them what people want.
Yeah, it's you just got to give them a little taste of what's coming up next year.
Yeah, it's warming up. It's getting hot, and they're just not as active as I thought they would be. I thought they'd be a whole lot more active than they are. But that could very well change in the afternoon. I mean, right now there's just no wind at all, and that's playing a huge negative factor.
Right.
Try some of these shallower holes I haven't hit yet. Maybe I can pop one shallow.
Marcus is not frogging, Scott. He's throwing his fluke.
No, I do have it tied on and sitting next to me. It just it wasn't happening this morning.
Yeah, JR's having the same issues this morning.
They're not really chasing hard like they should be.
Looks like you're in a lot of shade, though, man.
Right here, yeah. Can't catch a fish, but I can catch my own rod.
Sometimes that thing fights harder than a fish does.
I don't even know how this happened.
So I found this spot yesterday on the Potomac. I was on the Potomac River, guys, and I got into a striper fest. It was ridiculous, and went back in this creek, and this big spillway, man. I mean, it was like this. It was a discharge, but it's a cold water discharge, you know? And found a massive pool of bait and bass. I mean, they're just coming up to my kayak. I threw every freaking bait I could at them, and they would not bite. I guess, I don't know if there's just too much bait back there, but I threw a Ned rig. I threw everything at them. I mean, I had them just like, you know, I threw that little bugger. I did catch one on a little bugger that Kyle Zemke said. It was a little small one. But, man, it was so frustrating. I threw everything at those freaking bass, man. But it was loaded back there. Holy crap, that place was, I mean, just, it was a fish heaven. It's crazy.
You caught a striper on a little bugger?
No, I caught a little bass. I caught, yeah, the stripers were just catching. I mean, you can throw your finger out there, they will bite it. Yeah, I was catching stripers like crazy, man. I wasn't out there striping fishing. I was out there bass fishing, you know, trying to get some bass on the board. But man, dude, they were all over the place, loaded back there. It was fun, a lot of fun.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, if I found a school of stripers, I would sit here and catch stripers.
Yeah.
Tournament or no tournament.
Yeah. No, I got you, man. So, Marcus, is the Cowboys going to fire Mike McCarthy?
If they don't, then they ought to fire Jerry Jones.
Well, you know that's not going to happen.
I don't even. The thing about it is, like, I think that Panucci kid has some real potential and probably could even play good. I mean, the dude just needed some time on the field more than he had.
Yeah.
You know, we've got the talent. It's just, man, the players just don't want to play for the coach.
No, I hear you.
That says a lot. I mean, you know, everybody hated the Clapper, but, you know, the Clapper never had a record this bad.
No, I hear you. Scott, my biggest striper was 21. Soup, good morning, buddy. Your fans were calling for you, my friend.
Yeah, that was good.
Talk about this morning, man. Dude, you got on them.
Yeah, it was on.
Man.
It was on morning.
No kidding.
Jared caught a tank.
I saw. What do you think that is? About an 8-pounder?
It was right at eight even.
Oh, it was? Okay. So, hey, man, nailed it. Nailed it again. 7.5 8 is what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good fish.
Yeah, my gosh. That was a great one.
Yeah.
What are you throwing, man?
Right now I'm throwing a 6-cent swim jig.
Mm-hmm.
Age trailer.
Gotcha. Were they biting the chatterbait this morning?
They were.
Yeah.
Right off the rocks.
Wow. Dude, they were just stacked back there. Giants, man.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't many fish, but the ones we did catch, they were huge.
Ugh. Incredible. Were you and Jared fishing next to one another, or you guys split up?
He was just a little bit away from me. He wasn't too far.
I got you. Well, you lead the board, man. You're at 91.5 inches, bro.
That ain't enough.
Oh my God, are you serious? Jared Brockelman now is at 96.5 inches.
My man.
Wow. Let me see what's going on here.
My man. Oh, there was a fish right there.
Wow. John Fox, if you're still on, buddy, you've got your work cut out for you, my friend.
That's awesome. Who's all on right now?
Wow. Well, we need to get Jared on here, man.
I sent him the link.
Yeah, he needs to get on here, man, for sure.
Let me try to call him right quick.
Yeah. All right, there's that. All right. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of trying to get this right. There we go. Man, that's a big morning, guys. 96.5 inches. You start your day with that, man. That's better than Wheaties.
How big was this fish he just caught?
It was 20.5.
Hey, man, when you're on, you're on.
Yeah. Oh, Scott was asking about my biggest striper. That was just yesterday. It's 21. My biggest striper I ever caught was 48.
I don't think that one's gonna do it either.
Yeah. Wow.
He said he couldn't get it to come on.
He's got to copy the link and put it in his browser, Jason. Yeah, he's got to copy the link, put it in his browser. It'll come on.
God dang, that little bass thought he was a freight train.
It does.
Scott, if you look at the 5 fish challenge I posted, you'll see my biggest striper, man, that I put on there. It was a tank. It was ridiculous. JR, are you fishing with a lose reel?
No, it's Daiwa.
Oh, Daiwa, okay. I just saw the handle and I just it looked like a lose.
All right. I'll let him know.
All right.
That's what I'm proud of. What's up, JR?
What's up, Jason?
Oh, maybe that'll hit 12. Maybe.
Are you still trying to take a picture of that fish?
No, that one didn't hit 12, and neither does this.
Oh, because your camera's not on, dude.
Oh, my camera's not on.
No.
Well, dang, why didn't you say something?
Well, that actually looks better.
All right. Figure it out.
Yep. All right.
All right. Well, at least I'm catching fish, just not the ones I need.
So you still have 4 fish, or you have your 5th?
I'm still at 4.
So you should throw a 10-inch purple curly worm on.
Apparently, I need to. I catch another dink. Is what I'm putting on.
Yeah.
I thought we should.
Throw the frog on, and let's see if you pop some frogs, man. See what happens. And the sun's up a little bit. Ain't gonna hurt you.
Well, right now, the last 2 I just caught on were on a Nico rig, and I hadn't caught nothing on a Nico rig all day. I'm hoping maybe that bite will hook up a little bit. I just need them to be about an inch bigger.
Mm-hmm. Schooled up Dinkfest for sure. Hey, John, you still with us, buddy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can't see you. Your camera's off, bud. There we go. John, I don't know if you heard, but Jared's at 96.5 inches now, man. So you're going to need one of those weeks you had last week, man. But if anybody can do it, Mr. Fox can. All right, let me message Jared.
Hey, Greg, I told him what you said, and he said it still didn't work.
All right, let me. It should work, man. It could be a bad link for him, but let me just double check here. All right, Jason, if you could tell him to check his message for me.
Okay.
Sometimes if you recopy the link over, it just doesn't work for whatever reason. But yeah, it should work. Waiting on Conrad to come on too. I know he's got some rain and stuff going on, but. Right. John, what do you punch it with? Is it 1.5 ounces or 2 ounce?
1.5 ounces.
Gotcha.
I told him.
All right, cool. Jason, I was telling everybody you surely enjoyed that 6 a.m. start time this morning.
Oh, I sure did.
Good gracious, man. I couldn't believe it. When I saw those numbers come through, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me right now.
It was pretty awesome.
That was crazy.
Pretty awesome. But when the bite's over, it's over there. Some of the low spots. So did Florida get hit with a lot of wind?
Yeah. All right, want to do a refresh here real quick, see if we've got any changes. We do not. Well, well, well. Let's see here.
Y'all want me to go around you on the right or the left? Okay. Either one.
All right, Conrad, I don't know if you can hear us. We see a hand or something. I don't know if you can hear us. All right. We have a mysterious object right there for Conrad Benetti. It looks like a Detroit voting voting covering thing. Doesn't want to see us counting ballots.
Hey, to be fair, Conrad's a weird object in general.
Yes. Now he disappeared. You can't make this stuff up. All right. I think we got Jared here, man. Let's see here. What's up,
Y'all hear
Jared? Yeah, man.
I'm just out here fishing.
I see that, dude. What a freaking morning you've had. Wow.
Yeah,
Good
doing
God.
something.
96.5 inches right now for you, man. Unbelievable. Talk about that 8-pounder, dude.
Oh man, that was fun, man. We're just fishing back on some rocks and stuff, and threw up in a corner and just kind of dragging it out. Smashed it.
Yeah,
Pretty
man.
awesome.
Well, you're making John Fox a little nervous, man, for sure. Putting up that kind of number this morning, man. Man, dude, that's impressive.
I appreciate it. Gonna keep out here, keep at it.
I mean, I'm honestly, I'm just sitting here in awe because, I mean, you know, we know your story. We talk, you know, we listen to your interview. You know, you're a bank striper fisherman. You get into kayak, you know, just pretty much new to kayak fishing, and putting up the kind of numbers that you're putting up is just, it's unheard of, man. It's just incredible.
And not to mention those baseball mitts.
I told you they were lucky about this.
Yeah, it's impressive, man. It's impressive for sure.
No, I don't have a. Thank you. I will have to cut off. How's everybody else doing?
I
Well,
don't want to talk about it.
well, it seems like you and Jason Campbell are the guys that's putting up the show here. The other guys are, you know, I wouldn't say struggling, but you know, their fish hadn't just caught on yet.
Even the Florida guys?
Even the Florida guys. Actually, John actually switched lakes. He's got 3 on the board. He's now punching, and punching at Tenorock is very dangerous, man. So don't get. I wouldn't even with 96.5 inches, man. I wouldn't feel too comfortable. You never know what's gonna happen.
Don't let up, Jack.
Believe me, I'm not happy until we're over 100 at this point.
Wow, that's all. Can you imagine, man, having 200-inch bags and then somebody's got to go home? Oh, that would be terrible.
Don't think
I
that's
just hope. Hey. What's that, Mark?
Oh, John's on.
No.
John Fox. John Fox is on.
I just missed my 5th fish again.
John looks like he's got a tank. What he's got? Oh, he's got one on. Not as big as I thought. But it'll measure for you, John. No, he just threw it back. He's like, he knows that's not going to do it. Conrad Benetti, welcome to the show. There we go.
Oh my God, I just missed it again. Oh my God.
There. Can you hear me, Conrad? Oh, he's connecting audio now. Okay. There we go. You've had an adventurous day, my friend. Yeah, you're good. I know, I see, man. Well, JR hasn't put anything on the board quite yet, but his bite didn't start last week until about 10:30, Conrad. So, I mean, looks like right now, let me see here. You're at 80 inches, man. You know, it's hard to tell what's going to happen, man, but, you know, I certainly wouldn't feel comfortable with 80 inches, but you got a long day ahead of you still, man. You broke up a little bit, man, but we're just here to watch you fish, man. What was that again? Mm. We've lost, looks like we lost Jared, we lost John, and Marcus all at the same time. All right. Let's see. Man, it looks like Conrad is definitely fishing in some pretty heavy wind there, man. You see that current moving, wind moving, blowing him all over the place, and I know what he's going through. It's tough.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like, man,
brutal.
it looks brutal, no doubt.
There is no wind here at all.
He's got that tropical storm came in or coming in, or actually a hurricane. But I think it came in a little early on these guys, or at least the outer bands. It wasn't supposed to come in until tomorrow, but looks like some of these outer bands are coming in on them.
Yeah.
And you're on a big open lake like Fellsmere, man. There's no friction to keep that wind down. It actually accelerates off that lake, man. It's brutal.
Right. Get dangerous real quick.
Yep. Hey, John, your camera's off again, bud. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, now something's blocking it. Yeah, there we go. John, what's your punching rig? I mean, are you using a gambler crawl? What are you punching with? Oh, it looks like a chigger crawl. Okay. Yep. One of my favorite. Actually, it's one of my favorite drop shot baits is using a chigger crawl.
Can't go wrong with chicken crawl. Got
No.
a lot of good fish on a chicken crawl.
Oh yeah. The smell's pungent though, man. Good God.
Yeah.
It'd knock you over.
Right.
That's what they like.
They do. Got really good action to it too.
It does, yeah, exactly. And to be honest with you, they're pretty durable. They're pretty durable baits, man. Unlike those rage tails, you know, you sneeze and the limbs fall off. Those chigger crawls can take a pounding.
Yeah, they can.
Arlie asked how long we're going to be on today. We're going to kind of play it by ear. I'm not sure, man. To be honest with you, we'll just play it by ear and see how it goes on. Try to give you as much coverage as we can.
Starting to warm up down here in Texas.
Yeah, those fish might be heading deep. John, we lost your camera again, man. There might be something hitting that button. Jason, you seem to like fishing deeper water anyway, right? I mean, you like going to dams and you kind of like it more deeper water, right? You stay away from coves and stuff, or you going more to access the deeper water?
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah.
Oh, well, especially on this lake, right now I'm fishing the dams, any access point where it is shallow and then it drops off deep off those ledges. Anywhere around concrete, rocks where it holds the heat.
Yep.
That's where I seem to have been getting my bites at.
Mm-hmm.
I never have used a jerkbait in my life, but I bought one and I'm fixing to use it today.
I used to kill them on jerkbaits, man, back in the day. Yeah,
Actually, I caught one this morning, but it was like a 12.
Yeah, your camera's gone again. John, your camera's gone again. There we go. Now we see a sky. There we go.
And wouldn't let me punch, so I gotta go do a different lake again.
Oh, okay. Wow. You're going to your
Too windy.
You're going to your third lake, huh?
Yep.
You gotta do
That's
what
a
you
good thing about Tenor Rock, man. You can pack up and be at another lake in 10 minutes.
Yep. Matt Frencher says, "Tell my dude Jason I'm pulling for him." Well, he's doing pretty well, Matt. He's doing pretty daggone well.
Appreciate you, brother.
Joel Spear is now on the board with 5 fish, but it's a small limit. Joel Spear now has 67 inches. But as you know, Joel does that pretty routinely, and then he just winds up calling all day long. I'm sure that's frustrating him, though.
Yeah.
If I had a business,
All right, we got those verified. All looks good. I should turn it all green here. All right. There we go. Looks good. All right, Gerald Brockman, 96.5. Jason Campbell, 91.5. Conrad at 80. Joel at 67. John with 3 fish at 46.5. And of course, Sherman and Marty not fishing today. They'll be fishing tomorrow. And JR does not have anything on the board quite yet, but I'm sure that's going to change here soon. Jason, look like you're going pretty far away, man. You've already done a mile.
I know. I'm starting to sweat, too. My other spot's on the other end of the lake.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, well, you got to do what you got to do.
Yes, sir.
Don't want to go home.
So, you were talking about on Facebook, man. You know, your nerves this week, man. You're excited about having the opportunity to go to Final Four, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then you'll be facing either JR or Conrad, man. So it's gonna be interesting. You know, that's either way. It's a hammer fest if you decide if you do make it, man. But making the Final Four, man, that's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, I'll be very, very, very grateful if I do.
Yeah, well, both of you guys better get ready. We have a back-to-back next weekend, guys. It's a Saturday-Sunday gauntlet.
That is going to be a gauntlet for sure.
John, you look a little... If I was to be honest, man, you look a little rattled, man. Can you hear me?
Talking to me?
Who you talking?
John Fox. Yeah, I can't really hear him.
Yeah, see. Can you hear me, Greg?
Yeah, there we go. What I was saying is, you look a little rattled, man. Yeah, I can't. You can't hear me.
To say I'm not rattled. I mean, anybody that can put enough production in this bracket,
Yeah.
and I'm not even coming close. I mean, the way I look at it right now, and it's what I told my wife last night, I said, my goal was to qualify for the championship. My goal was to just make it to the Sweet 16, and for me to make it to the Elite 8. I've already went beyond, what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no doubt. I mean, it's an accomplishment to get here for sure. But here's the deal, man. Your day's not done, and not even in the least bit. And you know how Tenor Rock is, man. You they school up there and they school up big. And dude, you could absolutely make this very, very interesting. But you got to get your boat in the water.
I do, and I'm going back to see where I was catching all the big fish, and I'm just gonna hope that the big bite turns on.
Yep.
Before it's too late. So.
Yep. But again, I mean, you have prefrontal conditions, man. I know it's windy, but these prefrontal conditions, you know how it is in Florida there, man. It could be just ridiculous fishing. So, you never know, man. Tenor Rock is Tenor Rock, and it's they're monsters there. So
there are some great big ones here.
And look, we've seen it time and time again where Doug Wilson throws up these monsters, in the middle of the day, punching grass, man, and just absolutely destroy them. So you never know, man. Just gotta get your lines in the water and see what happens.
That's it. So that was just a little lake there. It's only 15 acres.
Yep.
I just wanted to punch it real quick just to see if I could pull out a 21 real fast. They're not biting there either. The wind was too brutal. It's pushing me through the grass.
Yeah, it's no good. No good.
So they've got lakes around here. I mean, Lake 5. Lake 5 is more of like a channel. It's got a bunch of like arms and indentations, and B is packed. Wow. A lot of places to get out of the wind, but I've never really, I've caught some 21s and 22s out of there, but I've never caught a 23 or 24,
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like they get stuck at about 7 pounds or so in 5.
Mm.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. Cool. Good luck.
All right, we got Jared back. Just needs to turn on his camera. All right. Hey, Jared,
There
if
you
you,
go.
Jared, if you can hear me, man, just turn on your camera.
It's-
Yeah, just
let's see. You mean where it says start video?
maybe, yeah.
There it is.
There we go, buddy. Yes, sir. There you go. Well, Jared,
Hold on.
I was looking at your profile on Facebook. So you're an investment advisor. I'm in banking as well, man. But you're an investment advisor there in Texas.
Yes, sir.
It's an interesting time, isn't it?
Oh man, I'm telling you, it's been an awesome time to be in this business.
Yeah. I mean, market is doing quite well, man. Quite well.
Wasn't so awesome about 6 months ago.
I know. That's when you earn your money, though, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
You earn your money then when people calling you freaking out. What's going on? Buy more, man. Just buy more.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's not what they're saying. That's
No.
not what they want to do.
No, of course not, man. Of course not. Yeah,
You spend most of your time talking people off a ledge.
that's exactly right. Same in mortgage, man. Mortgage is nothing more than you're basically changing diapers and burping babies, man. You know?
Yep. Yep. Whew. Warm out here.
That's what Jason said. Well, I can tell you, I know it looks like you're traveling too, but John Fox has been going lake to lake, man, trying to get this punch bike to work.
Yeah.
He's got a big wind, it's pushing him through the grass and everything else going on right now. He's changing lakes again. You know, putting that 96 on the board early, man, really definitely changed his strategy. So he's gonna try to he has to go big or go home, man. That's the way it works.
Believe me, I'm by no means content with 96.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be either.
Not even close. I mean, I think I'm bigger mission now than I was earlier.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
I know what he can do, so I'm not taking that for granted.
Yes, sir. But that's the thrill of this format, man. You know, it's not like a live event where there's 100 guys you got to beat, man. You got to beat one guy, and that one guy can pull out a miracle.
Yep. Yep. That's fishing. That is.
Yep. Jason Campbell, if you can hear me, man. We don't have your camera on either, bud.
And I don't know if you heard me say it earlier, but I did not bring a battery today.
Oh, okay.
So I won't be able to stay on here very long. 'cause
Yeah.
it's
No
flex to
worries. Yeah, no worries, man. We'll make sure we preserve that for sure.
All right.
You gotta take your pictures, man, to to it to work.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Jason's back.
Sorry, some float.
Nah, no worries, man. So, Jared, what were you looking for this morning, man? Were you fishing the same the rocks and everything else that Jason was fishing?
Yeah, fishing rocks, working the chatterbait like a jig,
Gotcha.
and just coming at it from every direction you can imagine.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Seemed like it would be hot for a minute, cold for a minute, hot for a minute, cold for a minute,
Yeah.
and then it went cold.
It's that's what's so frustrating, man. Just when you think you just get on this hot bite, it's gonna last all day, and just completely just shuts off just like that. It's like, you know, I can understand one or two of them, but man, all of them, they just shut off. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yep. It makes me have to do a lot of pedaling.
For sure.
I know Jason does it too.
Let's see here.
All right, why don't we go ahead and jump off?
Yeah, man.
So I can preserve the battery.
Yep, you do that, bud. We'll see you, man.
What?
All right.
I don't want to change every hour we're on.
No, we'll be at sea the rest of the day.
Okay, so you're going to see, you're going to stay.
Yep. One person can leave.
Look at the leaderboard again. Jared with 96, Jason 91, Conrad 80, Joel 67, John at 46 and a half. JR, are you still fishing the frog?
And no, I was punched there and I just picked it back up.
Okay, gotcha. I thought it looked like it was a punching rig you had earlier.
Here.
Hey, John, I'm going to put you in the weight room real quick so when you get on the water. All right. Got him on the weight room. Looks like we've hit a lull here in fishing. All right. Looks like we lost Conrad. All right, let's try to get John back on. All right. Jason, you cranking by a bridge?
Sir,
Are you cranking by a bridge or?
I was throwing that jerk bait.
Oh, that
Now
jerk
I'll
bait?
switch to a fluke.
Okay.
Like the other one.
Oh, waves are gonna be windy, John. You want to get your shit in? I'll hook mine out. Ooh.
All right. What just happened here? There we go. All right, well, guys, I think what we're gonna do is we'll come back a little later, figure out what's going on, see what the board's doing. We might pop back on later this afternoon. We'll have to just play it by ear, see what's going on, check in with you guys. But hopefully the fish will start biting for you, Jr.
I hope so.
Yeah, man.
Starting to get a little worried now.
I wouldn't be, man. Conrad with 80 inches, dude, is right there. I mean, you're right there, man. I know the bite's not picking up for you yet, but have confidence, man. If
Oh, yeah, I do. matter of time.
Yeah, man.
At
But
some point.
trust me, if you got Conrad at only 80 inches this morning, man, you're sitting pretty good, even with 0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm still in it. That's for sure.
Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt. Well, boys, we're gonna hang out maybe a little later today, but we're gonna end it here and.